My life on the X list.
Hey there, what's up YouTube? It's me, the Diva X, and it is Thursday, January 14th, 2009. I got two albums, new albums. Mary J, Stronger. Yeah, Stronger. And that album, okay, honestly, Mary J has never, did wrong with her music. So, if you haven't listened to it, get it. I love her. I have always loved her. I have, I think, all of her albums. And she's just amazing, and yes. And the other one is Kylie Live in New York. If you're a Kylie fan, or maybe if you're not a Kylie fan and want to get into Kylie, Kylie Live from New York is a amazing record, live recording, whatever you want to call it, however you want to interpret it. Based on, it has everything on it. There's no way you can't. And her voice, and her voice is amazing. So if you are in the market for some good albums, those two albums are the great. Oh yeah, and Alicia Keys, of course. Alicia Keys too. I mean, her albums have always been good too. Have all her albums just as well. I love piano. I love hearing piano. I love the way she rocks the piano. So yeah, she can't go wrong either. But her album's really great too. I forgot about hers. Oh, you know what? This little contraption thing too, I got at Target on clearance. It is, so when you have, and I just randomly picked it up, and so that's why I'm going to promote it. If you have a iPod or something and you plug it in there, you can actually plug two sets of headphones in there. Really cool, on clearance. It was probably like $3. Ooh, no, she didn't. So lately there's been a lot, lately there's been a lot of talk and messages, and for whatever reason, commercials and twits and so on and so forth. And I tweeted about it the other day. Sorry, I'm turning that down. About HIV and AIDS, and I don't know what happened. World AIDS Day is December 1st, so usually around there, that's when it usually picks up, because a lot of people often. I mean, I know there was a story about a girl that was going around infecting people, but I think HIV and AIDS should always be in the forefront of your mind, and you should always be worried about it, and you should always be concerned about it. For those of you who know me, know that I've been pretty active in the HIV AIDS community. For those of you who don't know me, I have been pretty active in the HIV AIDS community since I was a sophomore in high school. For the 3 years, for sophomore, junior, and senior year, I was involved in an HIV education program, just a side project that I wanted to get involved with. And ever since then, I've kind of either helped, volunteered, or worked for an organization that dealt with HIV/AIDS, either directly or indirectly, doing education. I've actually been certified to do HIV testing on people, and it's always been something that I've been passionate about, mainly because when I was in high school, one of my then best friend, or one of my then best friends, had an HIV scare, and it really really shook me up. It really bothered me, because he was young, we were young, and he just didn't seem to know anything about it. And so it was me having to calm him down without really knowing stuff myself. And I figure there's a lot of people, and I mean, being in the gay community, and there's a lot of people who still don't really know what's going on, and really don't really care what's going on, and really just think that if you take these pills, you can just, live a normal, healthy life, which is true, but there are side effects, and the pills aren't the end-all be-all to HIV and AIDS. And so I don't think I think that is a very common misconception, and I don't think that people talk about it or deal with it as much as possible. So I just think that as people, if you're sexually active, if you work around body fluids, if you care about your life, you should be concerned about HIV/AIDS just as much as you can be concerned about everything else. One thing that I always promoted in my presentations is universal precautions, and that is meaning act like everybody has everything, and you don't want to catch it, so you got to protect yourself. Because if you are having intimate moments and you let someone not use a condom, they'll probably not use a condom. Ooh, no, she didn't. Especially if they present that option to you. It's not, you have to think, yeah, you're giving them what they want, but what are they giving you? So I don't know. I don't want to get all too heavy and stuff about it, but I just want to say to people that I don't know. Again, there was this case. I guess I read a little bit of something about it. There was a case of a girl going around giving it to people, and people do that, and until they get caught, no one knows. So don't be one of those people. You know what I mean? So go get yourself tested. If you don't know where to get tested, go. I don't know. Go to Planned Parenthood. You can go. There's multiple clinics. You don't have to pay for it. There's the little teal cards you can get, and they cover all your sexual reproductive health. And that's another thing too. Any STDs or sores or anything that you may have, get them checked. I'm like normal. I know a lot of people are like very taboo about sexual transmitted diseases and don't like to talk about it and don't like to think about it and don't really want to know about it. But they just let things happen and then they think, oh, that's just normal. No, it's not normal. There shouldn't be nothing on your penis that shouldn't be on your penis, and there should be nothing on your vagina that if it's new, it doesn't belong there. Okay? So, and if you're not sure, go get it tested. Go get it checked anyways. What? You don't have to pay. I mean, if you don't have insurance, you don't have to. Well, it's a long story. So go and they'll help you out. They'll help you figure it out. But ask for the HAP card, and they pay for if it still works the way it's supposed to. They pay for $50 worth of services every day, and that means free condoms, free contraception, free all reproductive health. As long as you're able to reproduce, they will help you. Okay. Other issue is underage drinking. Okay, so I am guilty. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to like come down on people, but I just want people to know where I'm coming from and my perspective on things. Okay, so I know that I myself am guilty because I have been going to the Express now for, for probably, well, it was, it's been different clubs, but I've been going to the location since I was a junior in high school, okay? Ooh, no, she didn't. So I understand the desire and need to want to go and sneak into clubs, and I've done that a lot. And now that I'm part of the club, and now that I understand what the situation is, and now I understand the severity of doing that, I'm really against it, and I really feel bad that I used to do that. I mean, I never got caught, which is a good thing, but here's the situation. If you are with your friends and you want to sneak a friend in who isn't of age, and that person gets caught, the establishment that you're at is more at stake for being is going to get in trouble. Like, that's the thing. If they serve alcohol to minors, they'll get in trouble. That's the thing that you don't understand. Like, I get so upset when I think or no, well, I don't really, people don't tell me when they bring minors to the club, because obviously, but when people think or mention it, it just really bothers me, because you have to think, at the club, you're dealing with X amount of people's jobs, you're dealing with people's livelihood, you're dealing with, and so it's a selfish act for you to think that sneaking someone in is like the fun thing to do, or oh, you're just trying to show them a good time. Yeah, you are, but in the flip side, you can really get a lot of people in trouble, and you can get that establishment shut down. Me stating this is probably not going to change your thoughts and opinions about it, but I'm just letting you know where where I'm coming from on this side of the tracks as a person who works or is part of some place that is a 21 and over establishment. Because if you get busted and they shut the club down, you're taking away from a lot of people's experiences. Like, the club will shut down. Like, that's the thing you have to understand. So I just want to let you guys know that, there's a reason it's a law, and there's a reason why you shouldn't be sneaking into places. That's all. If you guys notice that I'm looking down a lot, is because the glare on my glasses I don't know if you noticed, cause the camera to shift the white balance. So I'm not trying to be like rude and like shabby, and I don't have a kink in my neck. It's just I just don't want to be able to. I mean, I got to take the glasses off, but it's more fun with the glasses on, and so I'm gonna leave them on.